Alright, this is Christopher Foster once again. And this is a request assigned from the one. And the name of this video is Jeepers Creepers 3 review. I hate this movie. Now this is by GM White. Now I reacted to this guy's video on the Megan trailer. And I checked out some of his videos, and he's a really cool YouTuber. I really enjoy him. I subbed to him this morning. And definitely check him out. He's definitely a good YouTuber. He talks. He's better than me with the way he talks about movies and stuff. So definitely check him out. He's got some cool videos right here. But let's check this video out.
So I'm still a little sick, and I'll tell you what's one thing that isn't gonna make me feel better. Talking about bitch ass, shit ass, fucking terrible ass Jeepers Creepers 3.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I hate that movie. The first two are the good ones. The third one, and I heard the other one was bad too.
So I've eerily suggested the thought of.
I like that Chucky shirt. That's cool, man.
And then
I like that shirt.
And I've been putting it off because, my God, I don't want to think about this movie.
Me either. It's a piece of shit.
4 on a technical level is worse. It's worse acted. The creeper looks worse. The makeup's terrible. The effects are terrible.
There's barely any effects in the movie. There's barely any gore.
So instead of going in an interesting direction after Jeepers Creepers 2 and kind of picking up with where we left off with the Taggarts and the creeper 23 years later, instead they decide to sandwich some bullshit plot in between the first and the second movie. So basically this movie is what the creeper does in between Jeepers Creepers 1 and 3 in a cycle. They tease all this bullshit that they don't give answers to, and I don't think they ever intended on giving us answers to. I think Victor Salva just kind of wanted to keep his clutches on the franchise by dangling the carrot over our head that we're going to learn more and we're going to finally get the sequel that we actually wanted to get. But
we didn't.
Moving the plot forward, we get this shit. Going back, something I will commend is that even with the terrible writing and everything, Jonathan Breck still gives it his all as the creeper. He still does a good job. He still portrays.
But he can't save the movie, though.
You want to see from him. He does a good job as the creeper. He will always be the best as the creeper. And
I agree.
I hope that we get to see him as the creeper again in some capacity, because if Reborn's taught us anything, he is sorely missed from this role. But other than that, this is a load of bullshit. They gave us exactly what we don't want to see. And the issue with it, too, is that in the chronological timeline of it, it doesn't make sense. Let's talk about that ending real quick. This guy just wasn't on the bus in Jeepers Creepers 2. That's some bullshit. They just made it up and shoehorned it in. It doesn't make sense. They wanted some clever tie-in that actually just doesn't fucking make sense. There was no sense. It was stupid. And not only that, but it's just like this story is completely.
Bro's getting dry.
It's just a series of just things that don't make sense, things that don't make sense in the timeline, and then they start to break their own rules. When did the creeper truck just become this insane fucking Batmobile type thing with every single gadget? It has an answer for every single thing.
It's like Inspector Gadget's vehicle.
It's ridiculous. I understand it being booby-trapped. That's one thing. That's something I can get behind. I can understand that, but it feels like every single thing a character could think of, there's an answer for it that this truck has. The truck is the real villain of the movie, if anything. Also, we got a little bit of a taste of it, unfortunately, in Jeepers Creepers 2 with the bad CGI and green screen effects. We got it just a little bit. At least it was sparing in that movie, so I could overlook it, and it wasn't the whole thing with the creatures, like, design his abilities. But in this, they go full CGI, even to the point where his nostril opening up was CGI, when they did it perfectly in the second.
I remember seeing that.
That effect was amazing. I don't know why they would change it for this one. It's stupid.
Oh, it's not in the fucking movie, that's why.
Again, it's another decision that I don't understand. And at least it would be interesting if you maybe kind of had a little bit of the Taggarts maybe hearing about the legend of the creeper or something, or maybe them preparing, or I don't know, doing something. Just they ignore every potential good idea that they could have had for Jeepers Creepers 3. It's really the most frustrating part of this movie is that it doesn't move the timeline or the story forward. It takes a step back and it just feels like we're meandering in a bunch of bullshit that nobody cares about. Nobody wanted this. So I don't know why they would do it. some of the kills are kind of cool, but at the same time,
They're not
I just
gory.
give it too much credit
I mean, I know I
because it
complain
does the
about gore,
over
but
CG thing. It's way too much. Like the pole flying through the air. Oh my god. It's stupid. It really is. It's ridiculous. There's just nothing believable about any of this. It just gives you the effect that the creeper isn't the creeper. It's just a guy in a costume. And Breck does the best he can, but he's just oversaturated in daylight. That's the worst thing you could do with the creeper, first of all. Second of all, he just doesn't get a chance to really work with anything. These characters, they don't act like real people. They're just actors in a weird situation. I have no explanation for it.
It's not scary either.
I hate it with all my heart. I don't feel bad about it, too, because, I mean, what? Am I going to upset the creator?
Who gives a fuck about the creator? He was a pedo.
Those are just my thoughts on it. I really don't have too much.
Don't defend him, man. He was a
not an enjoyable movie.
director. The guy who made the movie is a piece of shit.
Ever watch it because it's just I'm never in the mood to watch it. Jeepers Creepers 2 was on TV the other day, and it ended, and then 3 came on, and I was like, okay, I'm out of here. That's it. Fuck
yeah, I'd be that too.
This is a bad movie. Don't watch it. I have more vitriol for this, I'd say, than I do for Reborn. You know, I guess we'll just see in the toss-up of which one's the worst, where I would place it. You're just going to have to see my ranking for that. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
So they didn't...
Yeah, it was just bad movie. Hell, there were episodes like Goosebumps that are scarier than this fucking movie, and that's Jeepers Creepers 3. Hell, there were episodes of Goosebumps that's scarier than most horror movies that have been coming out nowadays. But without, you know, I mean, I don't complain about being gory. I don't complain about being gory. You said you like, I mean, the characters suck in Jeepers Creepers 3. There's no fucking tension. It's not scary. It's more laughable than scary. And this guy is speaking the fucking truth. Everybody hates this movie. Even some of my friends think this movie sucks ass, and they're not even horror fans. So what does that say about that? This movie's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Is it? I mean, hell, I'd rather watch Halloween Ends than this fucking movie. And that's saying a lot, because I don't like Halloween Ends either. See, talking about these damn bad horror movies is making me fucking sick. But yeah. But yeah, check out GM Light, guys. He's a good YouTuber. He has more subs and views than I do. Something I'll never have. But he's a great YouTuber, man. And tomorrow or tonight, I don't know. I'll be talking about this Steven Spencer guy. He commented on one of my videos, but I'll take care of that later. I'm not gonna do that tonight, so yeah. So with that said, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'm getting the fuck out of here, Sam. My name is Chris Fawcett, and I approve this message.